Hello, I hope I'm live. I don't know. Can you hear me? It says the Lily Foundation to my right. It says, say something. Hello. Yes, Charlie Whitfield. You can hear me, can't you, mate? As soon as Charlie says yes, we can go. Whiz Wizard. Lots of hellos. They all hear me. Charlie says go, we go. Hello, I'm Russell. I'm a comedian. And it's an absolute pleasure to be hosting this tonight for the fantastic Lily Foundation. If you don't know what they do, they raise money for people that are suffering from mitochondrial disease. It's an amazing charity. The whole point of this tonight is to raise some money for that charity. So if you can spare a little bit of money, whether it's like, what basically equivalent of like a pint or and a packet of crisps, then donate. I don't actually know where you can donate to. But if somebody can mention that on the side, then I can mention it. And we can get that going. And then we'll start the quiz. Okay, if somebody mentions where to go so we can donate some money to this fantastic charity, let's do it. You looking forward to this quiz? I've never hosted a quiz before. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I've noticed that my glasses are reflecting off of the way around. I look a lot like my dad, which is fairly depressing. We've got some shout outs that I should do as well. We've got a lovely shout out to Rachel, who is 23 today. Happy birthday, Rachel. I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope you win the quiz, Rach. I might cheat to make sure that Rachel wins because it's her birthday, if that's all right. There's loads of other shout outs that we'll do as we go through. Right then, let's crack on. First one is general knowledge. You ready? Who was Henry VIII's last wife? Who was Henry VIII's final wife? It's always this moment where you're either writing it down or Googling. And the thing when you're doing any kind of online quiz, you've got to Google just the right amount so that people don't think you're thick. Number two, what main character in a Disney film never speaks? You always have to do that look, don't you, after you do the question. Number three, which famous long-distance train had its first run in October 1883? I'm getting lots of shout-outs on the side that saying you're missing the match, Russell. That's from Howling Wolf. I'm aware. But this is more important, and I've got the match on pause, so don't tell me the score. This is a great question. What are the 4 Teletubbies called? What are their names? The 4 Teletubbies. Number 5, how many members of Parliament are there? Another question would be, how many members of Parliament should we have? But the question is, how many members of Parliament are there? Number 6, which swimming stroke is named after an insect? In Netflix Tiger King, what is the name of Carol Baskin's second husband, who many believe she fed to the tigers? In Netflix Tiger King, what is the name of Carol Baskin's second husband, who many believe she fed to the tigers? And question number 8, the final question of this round. Sorry, a bit of gas. What is the smallest planet in our solar system? So that it's Emily Powell says slow down. I apologize, Emily. Laura J also says slow down, so I'll take it steady. Shout out for the Evans family of Witness. Absolutely. Hello, Evans family. I hope you're enjoying this quiz. My dad was actually born in Widnes, which is why I support Liverpool. Let's have another shout out while I'm slowing down. A bit slower, please. Can I slow down? I'm really sorry. Okay. Would you like me to repeat the questions? That's the first question. Who was Henry VIII's last wife? Shout out to Daisy. Of course, Daisy. That isn't the name of Henry VIII's last wife. By the way, it wasn't Daisy. Let's have a shout out to Isla Ruby Harris, who passed away from mitochondrial disease. It's her second birthday today. Number 2, what main character in a Disney film never speaks? I'm just going to quickly say happy birthday to Mito Angel Ellie, who would have been 3 today. Mummy and Daddy are big fans of yours. Of course they are. Happy birthday, Ellie. Number 3, which famous long-distance train had its first run in October 1883? Question 4, what are the 4 Teletubbies called? The 4 Teletubbies. Question 5, how many members of parliament are there? That's a difficult question. Very difficult question. How many members of parliament are there? Number 6. Which swimming stroke is named after an insect? Which swimming stroke is named after an insect? Question 7. In Netflix Tiger King, what is the name of Carol Baskin's second husband, who many believe she fed to the tigers? And 8. What is the smallest planet in our solar system? Can you have a shout out for Karen, John, and Mito Warrior Vicky? Of course you can. We should probably shout out Karen, John, and Mito Warrior Vicky. Miss you all, not now back at university, but got my student house playing along. Oh, lovely stuff. That's from Emily Powell. Yeah, we've apparently got some students from Chichester University who are doing dance, who are all huddled around doing this pub quiz. So hello to you. Right then, would you like the answers? Sam Carruthers said yes. Emma Wilson says no. I quite like that. Emma's not here for the answers. Emma's just here for the questions. Great. What a fantastic... Do you know anyone's ever done that at a quiz? Just here for the answers, mate. Just the... Right. The answers are... Who was Henry VIII's last wife? It was Catherine Parr. My personal favourite was Catherine Howard. I believe wasn't she attached to something and spun around? That's why we've got the Catherine wheel. What main character in a Disney film never spoke? It was Dumbo. Never spoke. Which famous long-distance train had its first run in October 1883? The Orient Express. What are the 4 Teletubbies called? Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Laa-Laa, and Po. How many members of parliament are there? 650. In which swimming stroke is named after an insect? Butterfly. But I've never seen a butterfly, so presumably they must kind of, that's butterfly, isn't it? Swimming like that. So did somebody see a butterfly and think, I'm going to do that in a river? 7, in Netflix Tiger King, what's the name? Carol Baskin's second husband, who many believe she fed to the tigers. It was Don Lewis. What is, you've never seen a butterfly? That's from Adele Fisher. No, I've seen like a butterfly, but I've never seen a butterfly swimming. I think if you put a butterfly in water, it would sort of swim like that. That's the point I was making. But I've seen butterflies. What is the smallest planet in our solar system? And the answer is Mercury. Cool. Excellent. So there you go. That's all that. Rachel Davies loved the wings effect. Yeah, I probably didn't need to do that. But you know what? But do you know what I mean? It's kind of, it's just one. It's like Daddy Longlegs. I've often wondered, well, what do you call female Daddy Longlegs? Mrs. Longlegs. When will David Amber answer my my letters? Right. Okay. Am I meant to read out how much you all got? Is that right? Because I'm getting there's a couple of. Andrew Smith got 3 out of 8. Emma Wilson 5 out of 8. Howling Wolf 5 out of 8. Sam Carruthers 5 out of 8. Spike 2 out of 8. 4 5s. Oh, Whiz Wizard 8. It looks like Whiz Wizard's in the lead. Katie, who is Dan Patterson's daughter, has met you a few times in London. She says hello. Hello. Kylie Brown loved it. A gig I did at Pitch Perfect. That was a lot of fun, Kyle. I'd like to say hello to Mito Warrior Laura J. Hello to Stephen Paul. And you don't have to read them all. Should have read that at the end, but I may as well read them all there. So, second section of the quiz, geography. Big ups. Right, yes. Geography. The River Nile lies on which continent? The River Nile lies on which continent? Number 2. Stoke-on-Trent is in which English county? Angelo, I think you're not meant to put the answers here, mate, because I think you've got to write them down, otherwise people will see the answer and they'll then know. Unless you're just trying to help people out with your wisdom, like a sort of a quiz Gandalf. Number 3, how many US states begin with the letter A? Angelo, you don't have to apologize, my friend. Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. The fact that you've been giving out the answers went very well. I think you've really helped a lot of people out there. How many US states begin with the letter A? That was question 3. Number 4, which of the following is a river in Dorset? Is it A, Diddle, B, Piddle, or C, Whiddle? Those were actually going to be the original names for the Teletubbies. Which of the following is a river in Dorset? Is it A, Diddle, B, Piddle, or C, Whiddle? So you'd say, if you're from Dorset, I'm going for a dip in the Diddle, or a swim in the Piddle, or a soak in the Whiddle. Number 5, what is the largest continent on Earth? What is the largest continent on Earth? Hey, Steph, how you doing? There's a lot of people that are putting their answers here. You don't have to put the answers on the live chat, because then people can see them. Number 6. What is the second highest mountain in the world? What is the second highest mountain in the world? And number 7, what did Ceylon change its name to in 1972? Number 8, which line on a London Underground map is coloured brown? Which line on a London Underground map is coloured brown? So, that was geography. Would you like me to repeat the questions? I think I will. Can I just say a massive hello to my daughter? This is from Claire. Can you please say a massive hello to my daughter Millie in Chichester with her friends Lauren, Henry, Emily, and Joe? Of course I can. Yes. Cool. Let's have these questions again. So, geography. The River Nile lies on which continent? So, you are too quick on the questions. I apologise, Stephen. Hi to Charlie and Abby. Can I please say hi to Charlie and Abby from Mandy? Of course I can. Hello, Charlie and Abby from Mandy. And Sophie Ollivant says, hey Russ, enjoying the quiz while my boyfriend watches the football. He's an Arsenal fan. Sorry, absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with that. So, the River Nile lies on which continent? First question. Second question, Stoke-on-Trent is in which English county? 3. How many US states begin with the letter A? Number 4, which of the following is a river in Dorset? Is it A, a diddle, B, a piddle, or C, a whittle? Number 5, what is the largest continent on Earth? Number 6, what is the second highest mountain in the world? Number 7, what did Ceylon change its name to in 1972? And number 8, which line on a London Underground map is coloured brown? Did you say the 6th highest mountain? I said, what is the 2nd highest mountain in the world? That was question 6. Can I say hi to Sepp? He's my little brother. We're from Belgium. You don't have to say hello. Of course I'll say hello. I think there's a few people that have joined late who aren't familiar that this is a lovely quiz for a fantastic charity called the Lilly Foundation. So call your jets. Right, would you like the answers, my friends? Reese Wackett says maybe. Nice. Right then, here's the answers. Hey Russ, can we have a shout out to our mito warrior daughter Poppy, please? Of course, that was from Ed Riley. Poppy, big shout out to you. Yes. Can you wish everyone taking part in the London Marathon on Sunday good luck? Yes, I can. That's from Paul Templar. Wow, is that this Sunday? Geez, that comes around quick, didn't it? I thought, isn't that normally in, I thought it was normally in May. Has it moved? It's virtual. Oh, wow. Okay, amazing. I did that in 2016. It's hard. Yeah, enjoy though. It's kind of amazing. But knacker. Right then, here's the answers. The River Nile lies on which continent? It is Africa. Stoke-on-Trent is in which English county? Staffordshire. How many US states begin with the letter A? There's 4. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, and Arkansas. There's a lovely message here that says, can you please say hi to Siobhan? And that's from Siobhan. Hello, Siobhan. You could have selected a different name, but God bless you. Shona Pernell, can I have a shout out to my lovely husband Carl? We're battling each other for this quiz, of course. So it's Carl against Shona. Which of the following is a river in Dorset? Which is question 4. Is it A, Diddle, B, Piddle, or C, Whiddle? It was Piddle. I didn't know that, but there's a river in Dorset called the Piddle. Has anyone ever been in the Piddle? Swim in a Piddle. Jojo's put, can you piddle on me? Absolutely not. It's not that kind of quiz. What is the largest continent on Earth? The answer is Asia. Number 6. What is the second highest mountain in the world? It's the K2, and it's 8,611 meters. That is massive. And it's on the border of Pakistan and China. The second highest mountain in the world is the K2. Number 7. What did Ceylon change its name to in 1972? The answer is Sri Lanka. People are asking me about how my dog is. My dog is very well. Adele says my granddad says piddle a lot. Final question. Which line on a London Underground map is coloured brown? And the answer is Bakerloo. So there you go. That was the second section of the quiz. How are you getting on? Can I say hi to Kieran Park? Of course I can. There's a message here. Emily Hodder would have been 23 today, but lost her battle with Mito, age 15. Katrina Galligan has put 5 out of 8. I've already failed geography once. Say hi to Paolo. Hello, Paolo. Illy toast. 8 out of 8. Well done. Whiz Wizard, 16 out of 16. I'm not going to read out the answers, but it's a bit like Soccer Saturday. I can just see the results coming in. I'm just like, 16 out of 16. That's phenomenal. Well done. Right. The third section is sport. So what we'll do this one, and then we'll have a little beer break / toilet break / wine break / Ribena break, whatever you want to break for. And then we've got 2 more rounds after that. So in sport, in total, how many jumps / fences are there in the Aintree Grand National? Is it A, 35 fences over 2 laps, B, 20 fences over 2 laps, or C, 30 fences over 2 laps? So in total, how many jumps / fences are there in the Aintree Grand National? Is it A, 35 fences over 2 laps, B, 20 fences over 2 laps, or C, 30 fences over 2 laps? Question number 2. In watch, which is a new word I've just invented, instead of which, in which sport do competitors refer to catching a crab? In which sport do competitors refer to catching a crab? I mean, catching a crab can also mean a very different thing. It's got very little to do with sport. But in this particular quiz, in which sport do competitors refer to catching a crab? I mean, Chris Tucker, that's not the answer. Chris Tucker's put crabbing. A, that's not the answer, mate. And B, you're not meant to put the answers in the live chat. But I appreciate that was the remember in catchphrase. Say what you see, Chris. Well done, mate. Number 3, in which year was cricket included as part of the Olympic Games? Was it A, 1900, B, 1908, or C, 1924? In which year was cricket included as part of the Olympic Games? Was it A, 1900, B, 1908, or C, 1924? Number 4. Who is the top-ranked female golfer in the world? Who is the top-ranked female golfer in the world? This is from Jojo. Hi, I'm Rachel's brother. I also have mitochondrial disorder. Can I have a shout out? Of course you can. Jojo W. Of course you can have a shout out, my friend. Woo, woo. I'll give you one of them. Is that all right? Does that work, Jojo? Hi, Ross. Big ups from Team James. Hashtag Mito Warrior and his wonderful parents, Ian and Angie. And then a lot of that. That's like, isn't it? Number 5. Who is the last non-British, non-German Formula 1 driver to win the World Drivers' title? Who is the last non-British, non-German Formula 1 driver to win the World Drivers' title? Claire Keegan, shout out to Max. He's a mito warrior and he's off to bed. Sweet dreams, my friend. Siobhan says, why are you a fish? I don't know. I am a fish. Siobhan. Number 6. In golf, what? That's a very kind thing, Siobhan. No, Jojo's a fish. Right, there's a lot going on here. Siobhan's put a lovely message about my stand-up. That's very sweet of you to say. Thank you very much. Sorry, it's miles away. Number 6, in golf, what is the shot referred to if you hit 4 strokes under par at a hole? In golf, what is the shot referred to if you hit 4 strokes under par at a hole? Wow, sounds like a riddle. Number 7, who was the only player to score a UEFA Champions League hat-trick for Chelsea FC? Who was the only player to score a Champions League hat-trick for Chelsea FC? Number 8, what year was it when Italy last won a game in the Six Nations? And for a bonus point, who was it against? Wow. I mean, I'll give you a little bit of a clue. It's quite a few years ago now, and they keep turning up, which is credit to them. What year was it when Italy last won a game in the Six Nations, which is rugby for the uninitiated? And for a bonus point, who was it against? So, by the way, I should point out, thank you so much for joining us tonight. If you can, please make a small donation. There is a, to the Lily Foundation, there is a little link that you can just click on that's just on the right of your YouTube. If you click on that, and if you can spare as much as you can, that would be amazing. It's a really important charity. And basically in times of this, it's quite hard to do big benefits and sort of the normal things that we do for charity. So stuff like this is vital to keeping organizations like this going. So if you can, and just donate whatever the equivalent of a pint or a packet of crisps would be, that would be amazing if you could do that. Right then, would you like to hear the questions again? Yes. In total, Claire Keegan says no. Well, I'm sorry, Claire. I'm going to read them out. Somebody called Mel has said, hey, Russ, can I get a shout out to Alex and our little daughter, Phoebe Rose? This house is getting competitive. Of course I can. Hello, Alex, and hello, Phoebe Rose. What a brilliant name. Phoebe Rose, perfect. Right, here's the questions again. Before I do the questions, I'm going to have a lovely little shout out. This is from Thorpe Pig. Can you please give a shout out to my dad, Mike? Of course I can. Hello, Mike. Hope you're very well indeed. Right, here's the questions again. In number 1, in total, how many jumps / fences are there in the Aintree Grand National? Is it A, 35 fences over 2 laps, B, 20 fences over 2 laps, or C, 30 fences over 2 laps? 2. In which sport do competitors refer to catching a crab? 3. In which year was cricket included as part of the Olympic Games? A, 1900, B, 1908, or C, 1924? Number 4, who is the top-ranked female golfer in the world? I nearly read out the answer then. Number 5, who is the last non-British, non-German Formula One driver to win the world's driver's title? Number 6, in golf, what is the shot referred to if you hit 4 strokes under par a hole? 7, who was the only player to score a Champions League hat-trick for Chelsea? And 8, what year was it when Italy last won a game in the Six Nations? And for a bonus point, who was it against? So, here we go. The answers. Ready, ready, ready. How many jumps are there in the Aintree Grand National? C, 30 fences over 2 laps. 2, in which sport do competitors refer to catching a crab? Rowing. So you catch a crab rowing. 3, in which year was cricket included as part of the Olympic Games? A, 1900. It was A, 1900. Number 4. Who is the top-ranked female golfer in the world? And the answer is Jin Young Ko. She is 25 years old. She's a South Korean professional golfer. Number 5. Who is the last non-British, non-German Formula One driver to win the world driver's title? And the answer is Kimi Räikkönen, which was in 2007, which is amazing. Number 6. In golf, what is the shot referred to if you hit 4 strokes under par at a hole? It is a condor. I would have had no idea on that. KS said he only really knew the golf answers in the sports round. Amazing. Number 7, who was the only player to score a Champions League hat-trick for Chelsea? It was Didier Drogba, the fantastic Didier Drogba. Number 8, what year was it when Italy last won a game in the Six Nations? And for a bonus point, who was it against? It was 2015, and Italy beat Scotland. So you get a point for 2015, and you get a point for Scotland. So there you go. Ooh, I know I'm not going to read out the answers, but Adele Fisher's had a stinker in that round. It'll get better, Adele. It's going to be absolute. Jennifer's had a. Wow. I mean, you guys were doing phenomenal in the other round, but I mean, wow. These are Reese Waggett has got 6. Claire Geegan's had a yep. Harlan Wolf. These are Joan Williams. Can I give a shout out to the beautiful Mito warrior Ellie May, who would have been 3 today? Of course I can. Big shout out to Ellie May. Right. So there we go. Right, we've got 2 more rounds. We've got film and TV, and we've got music. So I think what we'll do, we will have a little break, and then we'll come back and see who wins. But thank you so much for joining us. Hope you're having fun. I'm going to go downstairs, and I'm going to hope that my brother hasn't put the football on because he was meant to pause it, but I bet you money he has. So I'll see you guys. What should we say? Should we give it 5 minutes? So let's kick off again at 8:29. Sound good? Is that too long? I don't really know. I don't know how long it takes for you guys to have a wee. And then I've got some messages. 5 sounds good. Lovely stuff. Right, back here in 2029. See you in a bit. This is the moment when you're like, oh, is he wearing trousers? I am. Don't worry. All fine. Hello, everybody. Oh, no. The computer is trying to do an nice chair. Ah, what that? This one? Or this one here? Or that one? Do you know that chair there? Here, there. That's where my dog sits. Where when I write the show. So he kind of sits there. Hello, Ross. Can you give a shout out to Steve, who raises funds for the Lily Foundation? Of course I can. He does the artwork to raise awareness. I have mitochondrial disease. That's from Alison. Of course, Alison. Jojo says thanks for the shout out, no problem. Stacey says, Russ, great quiz so far from Stace, John, and Casey in Bath City. It's a great place to be. Right then, shall we? Can I say happy birthday to my son Paul, who is living in Norway, brother to a mito warrior Laura? Of course. Happy birthday, Paul. Let's have a couple more shout-outs. This is from happy birthday to Helen Ray for today. Helen lost her daughter Tizzy in 2018, aged 22 years old. I'm really sorry to hear that. But happy birthday, Helen. Hello to Mito Warrior Arthur. And he says, well done for helping with the quiz tonight. Thank you. Can I say hello to Mandy and Sophia? Of course I can, Mandy and Sophia. And somebody here's put, sorry you're missing the match. Absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. My brother had paused it. Who is Rufus? That is Rufus Wainwright. Russ, there's someone in your wardrobe. That's... Do you reckon anyone's ever said that to anyone who hosted a quiz before? Excuse me, mate, there's someone in your wardrobe. What? I don't think there is. I'm lost. Well, oh yeah, film and TV. Right. Let's know. Ross, please can you give a shout out to my wife Emily Booth? Yes, hello Emily. Oh, this is a really lovely message from a guy called KS. I know I'm not Ross, but to all the people on the chat dealing with mitochondrial disease, either personally or in their family, just want to say I think you guys are amazing, sending lots of love. What a beautiful thing to put. Well done, KS. Right, film and TV. To the quiz, who, number one, who, girl, not guy, I apologize, KS. I apologize. Film and TV. Number one, who was the first person to win I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here? Which this year apparently is going to be in a castle in Wales. And I read a story the other day saying that apparently that castle is haunted by a ghost horse. Number one, who was the first person to win I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here? Number two, name the actor who played Uncle Albert in Only Fools and Horses. Catchphrases included during the war. In 2015, Back to the Future Day was celebrated by fans, but on which date? 2015, Back to the Future Day was celebrated by fans, but on which date? People are asking why I don't go on I'm a Celeb. Not yet. Not yet. 4, in extras, who played, although I do know somebody's doing this year, and I can't say who, but I think they're going to be amazing on it. Number 4, in extras, who played Andy Millman's agent? For a clue, he lives on the same road as me. Number 5, which, well, this is a good question. Which, not that the other questions aren't, but this is good. Which of Disney's 7 dwarfs, and obviously they would struggle at a minute because they're out of the gang of 6. Sneezy would definitely be out the door, wouldn't he? The question is, which of Disney's 7 dwarfs does not have a beard? Good question. People want my mum to be on a Celebrity. That would be phenomenal. Cool. She's not. 6, What is the main pub called in Peaky Blinders where the Shelbys meet? What is the main pub in Peaky Blinders where the Shelbys meet? Wear a hat like that. So they can look their business. What's the name of the pub in Peaky Blinders where the Shelbys meet? Number 7. In Happy Gilmore, what sport does Adam Sandler's title character end up competing in? In Happy Gilmore, what sport does Adam Sandler's character end up competing in? And number 8, how much did the milkshake that Mia Wallace ordered in Pulp Fiction cost? And Travolta says, I'm not sure if it was worth that, but it was a pretty damn good milkshake. How much did the milkshake that Mia Wallace ordered in Pulp Fiction cost? Would you like to have the questions again? Shout out to anyone playing in Newcastle. Absolutely. Those questions are hard. I'll give you that. A lot of people mocking my dancing. Would you like the answers or the questions again? Answers. Charlie Whitfield says answers. Here they come, Charlie. Right. Who was the first person to win I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here? It was Tony Blackburn. Very smiley man. Number 2. Name the actor who played Uncle Albert in Only Fools and Horses. It was, of course, Buster Merryfield. Brilliant name. And one of those names, it completely suits him. He looks exactly like he should be called Buster Merryfield. Just phenomenal. Such a brilliant name. If I ever have a kid, I'm going to call him Buster. Buster. In 2015, Back to the Future Day was celebrated by fans, but on which day? October the 21st. The day after my wife's birthday. 4. In Extras, who played Andy Millman's agent? It was, of course, the brilliant and very lovely Stephen Merchant. Rachel's put, do I get a point for first names rather than full characters? I'll give you half a point, Rachel. 5. Which of Disney's 7 dwarfs does not have a beard? Good question. And it is Dopey. What is the main pub called in Peaky Blinders where the Shelbys meet? The Garrison. In Happy Gilmore, what sport does Adam Sandler's character end up competing in? Golf. And number 8, how much did the milkshake that Mia Wallace ordered in Pulp Fiction cost? It was $5. It was a $5 shake. Loza Robinson got one right. I'm sorry to hear that. Reese Waggett, 3 out of 8. It's all right. We're still in it to win it. And the main thing is having a bit of a laugh and raising money for this fantastic charity. Thank you all for taking part. Absolute heroes. Natalie Camphor isn't going to say how much you got. Rachel Davies, lots of 5s. Oh, Corinne Roberts, 7 out of 8. All pretty solid. Stephen Cuddy's got 9 out of 8, which is pretty impressive. Right, it's the final round. It's the final round. There's a little, yeah, if you get a chance to donate, by the way, there's a little tab here. It's on the Just Giving page, Lily 5. You can just click on that if you've got any money that you could donate to the charity. That'd be fantastic. Right, final round. You ready? Number 1. What was Robbie Williams' first solo UK #1 single? What was Robbie Williams's first solo #1 single in the UK? Number 2, Mika had a 2007 #1 hit single about which actress? Really, really great little song, this. Mika had a 2007 #1 hit single about which actress? I wouldn't know the answer to this next one. Kevin Rowland was the lead singer with which group? Kevin Rowland was the lead singer with which group? And we can have a big hello to Julie, who is playing along in South Africa. Hello, Julie. Number 4, what is the only palindromic song by a palindromic band to reach the top 10 in the UK singles chart? Would you like to know what a palindrome is? Does everyone know what a palindrome is? It means it's the same one way as it is the other. So Hannah is a palindrome. What is the only... Nice, Claire Keegan. Every time Claire comments, it's always funny. What is the only palindromic song by a palindromic band to reach the top 10 in the UK singles chart? Number 5, film director Baz Luhrmann topped the charts in 1999 with Everyone's Free to Wear What? Phenomenal song, that. But trust me on that. It's one of those songs, isn't it? That Baz Luhrmann song, that everyone's free to wear something. Every time you remember it, you're like, oh, I've got to listen to that. And you wear it out. Anna Banana, please say hi to me. Hello. Oh, this is Mito Warrior Chris Grimwood is currently in hospital and he's gutted he's missing this, as him and his wife think you're great, Russell. Well, that is rubbish news, but hello to Chris. Simon, say hello to try to record this bit. Hello, Chris Grimwood. Hope you're very well, mate. Look after yourself. So hopefully he'll see that. Number 6. Who reached #1 in 2001 with a cover of Uptown Girl? She's been living in her heart. Back in that when they just like blasting a new song every week. It's a different cover, wasn't it? Uptown Girl. What are the names? Number 7. What are the names of the Pet Shop Boys? What are their names? And number Rachel Davies, she knows the answer to that one. They nearly ran her over with their tour bus. I'm guessing by accident. Number 8. Which band opened the Wembley Live Aid concert? Was it A, The Who, B, Spandau Ballet, or C, Status Quo? Which band opened the Wembley Live Aid concert? A, The Who, B, Spandau Ballet, or C, Status Quo? Rachel Davies fell off the curb and was starstruck. Wowza jousers, that's a great story. So that was the final. A big hello to Michelle. Michelle had an op this afternoon. Hope you're feeling okay. Would you like the answers, my friends? Or would you like the questions again? Wizard, I've actually got all of these right so far, and I'm not even that smart. I disagree. There've been some tough questions in here. Right, music. What was Robbie Williams' first solo UK #1 single? Millennium. That one. Mika had a 2007 #1 hit single about which actress? Grace Kelly. Kevin Rowland was the lead singer with which group? It was, oh, I told you not to tell me the score, Sarah. But thank you, it's fine. Mika had a 2000. No, sorry. Kevin Rowland was the lead singer with which group? Dexy's Midnight Runners. Number 4. What is the only palindromic song by a palindromic band to reach the top 10 in the UK singles chart? It is SOS by ABBA. That is a great question. So it's the only palindromic song by a palindromic band to reach the top 10 in the UK singles chart. That is the kind of thing I am going to bore somebody with at a party in the future. Do you know what I mean? Do you know the only palindromic song and palindromic band? I sound like Josh Whittaker for some reason. Excuse me, do you know the only palindromic song by a palindromic band to reach the top 10 in the UK singles chart? SOS by ABBA. Yeah. Film director Baz Luhrmann oh God, I can't read sometimes. It's my eyes, they jump. Film director Baz Luhrmann topped the charts in 1999 with Everyone's Free to Wear Sunscreen. Oh man, such a great song. But trust me, on the sunscreen, brilliant. If you haven't heard that before, I'm sure you have. If you haven't, give it a whirl. It's absolutely brilliant. It'll really cheer you up. So really, it's one of those great songs. You hear it, you're like, oh yeah, yes, humanity. Number 6. Who reached #1 in 2001 with a cover of Uptown Girl? It was Westlife. And they also hit somebody with a bus. Aha, it is, Emma, you're right. Aha is another one. That's AC, no, ACCA isn't. I love the fact the palindromic thing's gone mad. You guys have really gone for it. Number 7. What are the names of the Pet Shop Boys? Neil Tennant and Chris Lowe. Reese Waggett said, when you said palindromic song, I thought you meant the entire lyrics were. Wow, that would be amazing. That would be absolutely incredible. And which band opened the Wembley Live Aid concert? Was it A, The Who, B, Spandau Ballet, or C, Status Quo? It was Status Quo. And you can, of course, you can have half a point for Neil Tennant. So that is the end of the quiz. Let's have a massive shout out to Steve McKenzie for writing our questions tonight. And thanks to all of you that took part. Amazing. we'll definitely have raised some money tonight for a charity that helps people with mitochondrial disease. It's called the Lilly Foundation. Thanks to all of you that took part. It's really amazing. I kind of want to know who won. I don't know. Is there a way we can find out? Can we have your final answers? Just so I can say who wins. I'm really sorry. I just have to know. So if you top your answers and see what you've got out of 50. In the meantime, if you get a chance, donate to this charity. It's a really important charity. Adele, 15 out of 40. Anyone beating that? Angela, 21. Reese Waggett, 28. Reese is currently winning. Howling Wolf, 19. Mike, 19. I'm going to have to write this down in case I forget. Reese is currently winning. Sam Carruthers, 32. Roseanne Jones, 25. Alison, 19.5. Hugh Friedhoff, 24. Stacey Hart, 24. Elizabeth Short, 22. 11. Rachel got 24. Can I give a quick shout out to the French family who are playing, of course. And Anna Banana somehow got 69 out of 50. So, Thorpe Pig, 33. I believe it's out of 41, eh? I thought it was out of 50, mate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's out of 50. So I believe Thorpe Pig, Whiz Wizard, has got 47. So there you go. Official winner was Whiz Wizard with 47. Then it was Thorpe Pig with 33. And then it was Sam with 32. So the winner is Whiz Wizard. Well done. That is very impressive. But it's the taking part that counts. It's the raising money for a charity that really matters that counts. You've all been absolute legends. A huge shout out to everybody. I'm sorry if I missed any of your names. Thank you for all of you. Nick Pennington wants a steward's inquiry. He's furious. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun. I'm now going to watch the football. Sam Carruthers, happy with work third. Why not? Thanks very much, guys. I think I just end the stream and then it's finished. But until we meet again, there's a lot of configuring as to whether Wizard got 47 because he doesn't even know if 47 points were available. It doesn't matter. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful night. Lots of love to everybody that's battling with mitochondrial disease, and huge love for the Lilly Foundation, a wonderful charity. And hopefully in the future, we'll do a massive gig and we'll all be stuffed next to each other like penguins. We'll raise loads of money. We'll have a fantastic evening. Until that moment, have a lovely evening. Sleep well. Good night. Farewell.